What's up, guys? Welcome to Madness Week. This week I am going to be editing and uploading 5 unboxing videos. I did not get all these dolls at one time, but I did want to get all these videos out before I do an updated all my dolls video next week. So that is what we have to look forward to this week. If you're sick of unboxing videos, I don't blame you. I'm gonna try to not make these super over the top detailed, because I did do a really good job of getting really high quality footage. So I think the voiceover, as far as details, you guys can probably see most of it for yourself, so we'll kind of have a fun time doing that. But anyway, today we're unboxing Truly Me at number 122. I got 2 new dolls from the new AG release, and I'll be unboxing them this week. So this is Truly Me number 122. Let's go ahead and open her. So this is her box, and honestly I think it's really cute. It's definitely kind of unique. Their number is in the corner, so she's number 122. Truly Me is now in rainbow, and then it also has a photo of the doll in a circle with some rainbow details around it. I think it's interesting. I think the purple box hasn't really been done that often before, so I like it, but of course they're staying true to themselves with all the stars. So looking at this doll specifically, the reason why I decided to get this one is because I was just really drawn to her. This is the book. I can't tell you guys very much about it. I haven't read it. I'm probably not going to, but it looks like it's probably a cute book. But the doll itself was a Joss mold. I liked the fact that she had kind of curtain style bangs. I thought that was interesting and unique. And I'm just really guys, I love the Joss mold. So another opportunity to get one, I was going to take it. So let's go ahead and take her out of the box and we'll see what her hair really looks like, because I think at the end of the day that's what everyone's really curious about. Plus we'll compare her to both Maritza and Joss, which at this point I think it'll be really interesting because they are all very different but all have brown eyes and brown hair. I will say I've heard some pretty bad things about the wig quality with these new dolls, and because this is a voiceover and I've already filmed this video, I can tell you guys that her hair does feel very plasticky. I don't know that it's necessarily terrible quality, but what I will say is it feels more like a fashion doll than your typical AG doll. Her hair, you can definitely tell it's plastic. I felt like before with AG there was kind of a doubt when you first got into collecting, is this plastic? Is this horse hair? Human hair? What is this? But there's no doubt about it. This doll, her hair is made of plastic. And whether that's good or bad, I'm not sure yet. I haven't spent a lot of time doing things with the doll, but it is something I noticed pretty quickly. The other thing that I'll say about her is that while her face is gorgeous, her eyelashes are not the same on both sides, which of course is always a risk when you order online, and it's not that noticeable, so I don't really mind, but it is something that it's a little annoying, right? You're paying a lot of money for these dolls. They shouldn't have flaws right out of the box. She's also got a couple of dots on the side of her temple, really, really barely noticeable, but it's on both sides and they're matching, so I don't know if it's a way that they held the head in place while they were putting the eyes in, or what that is, but it's definitely not something I've seen with other dolls. So of course the satisfying part, gorgeous. Her face is adorable, guys. I love it. I'm really interested in her skin tone, and I love these highlights. They totally remind me of early 2000s when girls would get giant chunky blonde highlights in their hair, and honestly I did it. I would never do it again, but it's funny to me that this doll kind of has that style because it reminds me of when I was a kid, and I think it's kind of cute, so I don't mind it. I think it's really interesting, and it's very unique for sure. The curtain bangs, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I love them. I wasn't sure that I would. I usually don't like bangs like this, but I think it's because usually it only goes to one side like Mary Ellen, but this side it's equal on both sides. So I don't know if that's something that's why I like her, or maybe it's just because she's the only doll that looks like this and it hasn't been super overdone yet. But I like it. I think it's really cute. Her hair is really shiny, really soft, and I think it'll probably be really good for styling. But that being said, like I did mention before, it does have a different texture, and I don't know if that's going to make it more difficult to do styles long term, or if it's going to indent the hair, because as you guys can probably see, her hair is meant to be straight, but my doll still has kind of a wave in it, likely just from the hairnet, but it'll be interesting to see if it does straighten out quickly or if it takes quite a bit of time. Alright guys, so here's her outfit, and I'll say right off the bat, I think her dress is just ridiculously ugly. I can't believe someone designed this. I've never seen a kid wear anything like this. I mean, honestly, it's like what you'd find at the Justice sale rack because it never sold and they have like 100 of them because no one thought it was cute. That's the vibe I'm getting off this dress. I do like the shoes. I think they're cute. I would mix and match them, but I'm not sure that there is much that I own that I can do that with. But I like the style of them. You know, despite that, I hope I find something to use them with because they kind of remind me of Mia's shoes, actually. So now it's time for my other favorite part of unboxing dolls, which is always zooming up super close to their face and showing you guys detail in like ultra close-up mode. So this is Truly Me number 122. As you guys can probably see, to us it'll be the left side. Her eyelashes don't actually touch the eye socket, where on the right side they do, which isn't a huge deal, admittedly. I mean, I'm not going to return the doll over it. I still really like her. I'm attached to this doll already, but I will say that for $115, the quality control should definitely be better, and the fact that they decided to add on this extra thing, eyelashes, they need to have better quality control to match that. But other than that, I will say I love her face. I love her eyebrows. I think they're so pretty. Her eye color is gorgeous, and her lip paint is like a really unique color. It's almost like a brownish pink. Like, it's a really beautiful, like, subtle color that I love. And her skin tone is actually pretty unique to any other doll that I own, so I always love to see that. And I just think she's gorgeous. Like, I'm really, really pleased with her. So now we're going to be comparing 122 to Maritza. The thing I'll say first and foremost is that my Maritza, I'm pretty sure she's not like a normal looking one because her lip paint looks a little different to me than any other doll that I own, and maybe that is the case with other people's, but I'm not sure, so take it with a grain of salt. But they do have a very different, distinct look. I would say out of these two, the one that looks the most like Joss to me is Truly Me 122, but I have a feeling that when I compare them, they probably won't look that much alike anyway. But it's interesting because I think Maritza had darker eye paint. It's a little bit more noticeable, and I think that 122's is more subtle, kind of natural. And I really like I said, 122's lip paint color. I like it a lot more than Maritza's. Hers is a little bit more orangey, but I like both of them, don't get me wrong. The hair is the thing that I find really interesting here because it's very different, but the thing that they do share is the highlights. With Maritza, she has kind of more of like a red undertone highlight, and with 122, it's kind of like a really pretty brassy blonde color. And when you compare her to Joss, I feel like they don't even look that similar. Like, they're very different, and what I find so interesting about all three of these dolls is that at the base, they all have brunette hair, they all have brown eyes, and they all have like a light to medium skin tone. But they all look very, very different, which I love to see from AG. I love to see them getting creative and really doing even like very slight variations, because this shows me that even three girls that kind of look similar look very different in my collection, which I love to see from them. I love to see the variety. So I'm actually really excited about this doll and about the Joss mold. Like, I want to see more of it. It's proven to me that the Joss mold can really be dynamic and interesting, and it can change its look really easily, so I want to see more of it. Alright guys, it's time for the name reveal and final thoughts on her, and then after this I'll put her in a cute outfit so you guys can actually see her full potential. So this doll, as far as naming, I did have a name picked out for her when I first ordered her. I thought she was going to be a Millie, and then I opened her and realized she doesn't look like a Millie at all. I don't like it for her, it doesn't work, and so I had to go back to the drawing board, and I had another name picked out for the other doll I haven't opened yet, but you guys will see her next. The name that I picked out for her, it's set in stone. So I wanted to find a name that felt similar to that inspiration. So these dolls, you know, it makes sense to me that I bought them at the same time. So this doll's name is going to be Aniston. It's a little bit out of the box, but at this point I have close to 90 dolls, so being a little unique is it goes with the territory. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I really recommend this doll. I feel like out of all the dolls that I have been unboxing lately and all the dolls I've seen AG come out with, I feel like this one is really unique and she stands out, which is hard when they have so many dolls that they've made in the past. And I love the Joss mold, so if you guys are a fan of the Joss mold, you have Joss, or you wanted Joss, I think this doll might be a really good option for you. I'm really happy to have her. I was kind of worried that I would regret getting this one instead of one of the other ones that I wanted, but I think this was the best choice for me, and I'm really, really happy to have her. As promised, here is Truly Me number 122, Aniston, in an outfit that isn't the horrible dress that she came in. I'm so sorry if any of you guys like that dress, but I just can't believe that they designed that. It's the worst one of all the dresses they released, and I don't even like any of them. So you know, it is what it is, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that if you liked today's video to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to join the family. I am only 25 subscribers away from 3,000 subscribers and my giveaway. I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys!